It's Chris here from IFLtv MTK Global, and I am here with Craig O'Brien. Welcome,
Yep.
Craig.
Thanks, Chris.
Craig, we're down today at Ireland's Last Man Standing at the press conference here in the Dublin Commerce Centre. Can you tell me a wee bit more about how you've got involved with the Ireland's Last Man Standing?
Well, obviously the lads that are running a Red Corner Promotions and Sasson Promotions, and they have a lot of Irish boxing the last Red Corner Promotion show. So it's actually between middleweights and I think it's super middleweights the show is. So obviously I was invited down to have a look and see what it's about. It got announced tonight. It's going on the 3rd of March, which is a big thing for Ireland. It's like a last man standing prize fighter. Plus it's going to be on terrestrial TV, so it'll be on national TV in Ireland, which is great for Irish boxers or for anyone who's going to be on it. So yeah, basically I'm down to see what it's about. Big Joe Egan down here, Danny Lee down here, good lot of boxers and celebrity type fellas down here, so yeah, it's good.
For yourself within the middleweight division, you're the current BY Celtic middleweight champion. Light middleweight champion at 6-0.
That's right, yeah.
And last week you were actually at a reception with the Lord Mayor of Dublin.
Yeah,
Can you
so
tell me a bit more about that?
Yeah, we got a Mayor's welcome. I was in Dalymount. I followed Bohemians Football Club. I was in Dalymount with the belt at half time, and the Lord Mayor of Dublin was there. And we had a yap, and we got invited to a reception at the Lord Mayor's house. So we went over there, and the night it was last Saturday, and we went out there. It was a good night overall. He gave me certificates saying well done and personal life, and plus the boxing, and brought friends and family and a few celebrities down there and free drink and all the night. So it turned out well.
So falling within that division, it's going to be roughly around light middleweight 155 up to 165 pounds for this Ireland's Last Man. Who would you like to see on the bill, and who do you think would be the most exciting within our league?
Yeah, well listen, it's 8 fighters in total. I know I'm at the weight. I don't know whether I'll go on or I'll fight on the undercard. It'll be one or the other, but my gym mate Bernard Rowe, he'll be on it. He's a phenomenal talent. There's lots. I think Darren Crowes with Assassin's a possibility. He'll go on it. There's I think McDonough, JJ McDonough, if he gets down to the weight, he'll go on it. The boys up north. There's lots of talent that will be there, and on the night I reckon it'll be a great show to turn out. And again, with the telly being on, it's great exposure for all the boys, all of us, you know, because it's been a while since we had boxing on telly in Ireland. Going back when I've done days. So.
Terrestrial television is an integral part of boxing in Ireland, and it's something that has been lacking over the last 10 to 15 years, and something that needs to be brought back here for Ireland's Last Man. But the advancement of Irish boxing itself in the last year, with likes of Carl Frampton, Katie Taylor, Ryan Burnett, just to name a few, do you see this competition itself developing and taking Irish boxing to a new level?
Yeah, well that'll be the plan for Irish boxers. That's the hope, and for obviously the promoters, that's the hope also. So I asked them, was like a one fight deal, so they're trying to secure it over a period of 1 or 2 years, so it'll be consistent. So it's not just going to be one fight on the telly and that's the end of it. So if they get it consistent, we could build something where, if you look at Bernard Dunn, if you go back to his days, he started in the stadium, which was 2,000, and when he finished up, he was fighting in the Tree Arena, which is like 8,000 or 9,000. But if you look at the likes of Frampton and Taylor, having the backing of Box Nation and the backing of Sky Sports, it's a massive help to all boxers, you know. So hopefully it comes good for Ireland.
The assistance and the help that you were talking about, that's basically at the professional level. Kaz was saying inside that the winner of this will receive €25,000 plus that additional €5,000 enticement to the winner's amateur club who they develop from. Do you see that this format running on a 3-month basis over a 3-year period really putting a footfall down for amateur boxing, to put the money into those to allow the grassroots of boxing to develop?
Which is it's super for any boxer to win it, and plus to get that bit extra to give to the amateur clubs. That's where it all starts from. That's where we start. That's where all these professional boxers, well, 80% of them as a kid came through as amateur. So it's brilliant. If you look at Ireland, we have great talent in the amateur ranks. You look at the Olympics, we always medal. So it's brilliant to give back to grassroots boxing, to where it all started, to the club where you started from. So obviously winning the 25 grand is like super. and getting the £5 on it is another bonus, isn't it? To go to the kids, whether it be for gym gear, for bags, for anything, or for a trip to them, whether it be America for experience or anywhere, it's brilliant. It's absolutely super, yeah.
If you were to fight within the tournament itself rather than just the undercard, which boxer in the Irish division would you love to come up against?
Yeah, man, you're not going to name drop, you know what I mean? You never know. If it's not in the tournament, I might come up against them on the undercard anyway. So listen, again, we don't exactly know who's in it, but when it does get announced, the 8 names will come out. And listen, you don't know who you pick or choose, or they'll pick them, and whoever you're up against, isn't it?
That's true. We've got the upcoming fight for likes of Gary Spike Sullivan in Quebec. How do you see that one panning out, and do you think that that's something to look towards the future of Gary potentially fighting on Ireland's Last Man maybe in a year or 2 years' time?
Yeah, I think he's a fair bit away from that yet, but I do know, obviously Spike's my gym mate, so, and he's my sparring buddy, you know what I mean, so we take bumps out, we train every day together, and it's the best I've seen him at the moment, man. He's been on it, not just from the last month, the start of the year he's been on, he's in tremendous shape, and he's a great chance of winning that fight out in Canada, obviously on the undercard of the Billy Joe fight, so he's putting the graft in, and hopefully if Spike gets this fight winning, it'll come back big for Ireland as well, because I think then after that, there's a possibility to get a world title fight, whether it be in Boston or in Canada, again depending on the winner, but yeah, it's a massive opportunity for Spike, and the way he's looking in the gym, I really think he'll do the business.
You're talking about the advancement within the gym for the likes of Spike. You've now got the re-emergence of Tyson Fury coming back out of semi-retirement. How do you see Tyson developing over the next few months throughout 2018, and do you think he'll get back to an elite level for fighting for top world titles?
Well, listen, when you say elite level, he's still there, isn't he? Obviously, the bit of weight is killing him at the moment. Like, please God, he gets back in and he does it. I've been watching his Instagram. He's in Ricky Hatton's gym at the moment, doing pad work and messing about. And believe it or not, he actually still looks sharp, very sharp. His movement's very good. So I do believe he's beat the best, hasn't he? He's beat the man that beat everyone. He's beat Klitschko. So Ring Magazine, he's the best. If he wouldn't have beat Klitschko, all these boys wouldn't be world champions nowadays. So I do believe then he was the best in the world, and I still believe now he's the best in the world. So hopefully he can get that weight down, get a fight in the start of the year, and push on again then in the heavyweight division, because he's a great character for the boxing. So it's good to have in it.
Just got off on a tangent. What is your current view of Amir Khan appearing on I'm a Celebrity?
Well, he's actually amusing me, because I watched the programme, and it's funny. He picked this snake up during the night and he went scarred, and I couldn't stop laughing. But
how do you think you would cope yourself in around the snakes and the witchery grubs?
Yeah, well, I watched it with my girlfriend. She's like, you'll be the same, but being a man, you're like, I do what I do, but when you're there, it's a different story. But listen, he's good for TV, you know what I mean? I would have loved to see him fight Brooke. I think that will happen next year, but again, it's entertaining, so it's good.
Okay, Craig, pleased to meet you, and it's great speaking to you here on IFLtv.
Top man, thanks a million, boys.